Hello again. This is the town of Rowan, and I just wanted to show you the gatehouse, the portcullis, and some of the walls and towers that I built to surround the city that I'm going to be building. I'm going to show you step by step, but what I wanted to show you right now real quick, I just set the time to dusk, and there's a plugin on my server, see how that gate just closed, called Solar Redstone Torches. And on the back side of this wall, there is a redstone torch right here, and currently it's on. And if I set the time today, the torch just turned off and the gate opens. And you'll also notice the gate opened without these weird little gravel piles that rise up and then fall back down. That's because this is another plugin called Portcullis, I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's a French word meaning moving door, according to the banter on the forums for this plugin. And you can find all those. This is a Bucket server that I'm running. If you go to the Bucket website, the dev.bucket.org, and then just look at the server mods, type in Portcullis and you'll find a link to this thing. And how that works is basically you just build a frame and then you put wooden fence or iron bars, and then you power the frame. And as long as that powered block is still touching the fence, it'll rise up until it makes contact with the block on top. And then when you cut the power to it, it'll drop until it hits blocks on the bottom. So you could have this gate go up like 30 blocks if you wanted to, as long as the gate's, big enough and is constantly touching a block. The block that's right there, I'll show you, has power going to it. And I'm going to set the time back to night so the gate closes. And I'll go in here, and I built this, I built this as like a little override. So you can see that's the top of the gate, and there's the ceiling of the little area where the gate rises. But I'll power that redstone that's right there. That powers that block that's touching the fence. So when I stand here, it gives the power, goes up until it hits the top of the stone, and then I get off, cuts the power, it drops down, and you can see that. So then if I climb up here to the top, you can see I've got my wall here. I made these little murder holes for arrows to shoot down. I've got my wall, I've got these buttresses out here. And on the inside of the wall, I built these little arches, which I think look pretty nice. This is another form of the wall I was making that was thinner. I think I like the wider one better with the arches. That gives me 2 blocks wide, so it's just thicker, and also makes a nice transition to these towers. Whereas this side, you kind of had to choose whether it was 1 block in front or 1 block in back, and I like the way it looked better on this one. And I also made it a little bit taller. And then the towers are pretty simple to build too. They're just 7 blocks by 7 blocks, and I believe 13 blocks tall. Basically built a floor, 3 blocks, have a level. You go up, you've got another floor, 3 blocks high with a level. And then on each wall in the center, I put a window with fencing in it. You go up to this level, 3 blocks, wall with a window, and then on the very top I've got half block with the full block alternating, and then another half block on top, so you get what looks like a full block there. And when you cut and paste these down the line, then you just knock out the window to form a door, or you fill it in when you have a wall intersect. And then on these diagonal walls, I just made round towers, kind of followed the same format, same height, everything. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these diagonal walls or not. I like the way they look, but I won't be able to duplicate those arches very well on here, so I'm probably going to get rid of them and just go square on everything. Also, I tried to follow the lay of the land, so I would step down like 1 block for every 4, and I did that just by knocking a block out up top paste it so it would drop down one, and then I'd come back and put 2 half steps there, and then kind of fill in the gap. And then that way it kind of gives you a smooth transition. I think it just looks better. But that's pretty much all I want to show you for now. I'm going to do the build process step by step, showing the entire town being built. And it could take me a couple weeks before I post some more videos because I'm going on a trip. So hopefully this will tide you over for a while. That's it. Thanks. Bye.